And today, we're reacting to the Horrors of Doordash. As somebody that's been on both ends, door dashing and door dashed, a door dashing and a door dashed. Oh shit! Oh man, my fault. Hey, let's go ahead and get to this video though. Let's do it.
Papa Meat Channel, how you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be talking about food delivery drivers. I did some DoorDash this weekend, Nick. That's why we're doing this. Let me tell you, the whole operation, the whole DoorDash, the whole food ordering app with industry.
You know something sick I found out, guys? My man's was in town. The guy that, you know, be watching. Yeah, sometimes he comes on the videos with me, dark skinned guy. He was telling me when he used to DoorDash. It got bad to the point where he would constantly be eating the food out of niggas' stuff.
You what?
He would go, let's say you have some fries in there, you know what I'm saying? They had the tape over it, peel the tape back a little bit, grab him a couple fries, bro. You ain't gonna miss it. That's what he said. I said, you sick bastard, bro. You sick bastard. And it made me think, like, if he was doing that, you know how many people have been in your bag, been in your food, grabbed a wing or two? Then you didn't miss it. Let's get to the video. Let's do it. Oh, wait. I already did my intro. Damn, I'm tripping.
It's gotta change. It's gotta change. For centuries, if you wanted to eat a meal, you either had to go out to a restaurant or cook the goddamn thing yourself. Today, however, you can place an order to a seemingly endless list of restaurants and have it at your door without lifting a finger until you have to grab the bag. While many of us indulge in this service extremely often, we never stop to think about people who have to deliver the goods. I
still gotta play
right?
this game.
We never take time to think about these drivers. I don't think about those things. You know, also I started noticing that after a while they started taping the bags. It's because motherfuckers are probably
That's why if you're a pro, you got your own stickers in bags to replace.
I thought you're gonna have your own utensil that you're able to squeeze in the bag and Mission Impossible the fry out of the bag or something. Being a delivery driver, whether it's on DoorDash or Instacart, is an extremely draining and depressing job. God damn. Is it? Have you done it?
No, I've never done it. I wouldn't do it.
Why would you do it?
You don't make a lot of money, and then it's all based on tips, and then if people don't tip you, get mad, but I hate tipping culture.
I just think going on a limb this early and saying it's a depressing job. I mean, granted, I'm sure it's not what people are stoked to do.
It's not fun. It's not a fun job. It doesn't get you a lot of money. Sometimes you got to drive far as shit because it randomly pop up. You don't really peep that you end up pressing, oh, I'll accept this order that's this far away. I remember one time, though they didn't, I guess DoorDash didn't register that there was a closer Firehouse Subs than the one that niggas thought it was at, and I had to drive all the way. It was like 30 minutes, and I had accepted the order, and I was trying to keep a good score. Tough.
But depressing? I'm not gonna put down someone for saying, oh, it's a depressing job. Feels wrong. For some, it's a depressing job. Boom. Instacart was an early pioneer in the food delivery service industry. Since its inception in 2012, both its customers and drivers have had less than ideal experiences. Recently, there has been a trend on TikTok of people saying they are now choosing to only have female Instacart drivers deliver their goods because male drivers keep messing up their orders. One woman gave her driver a suit.
Ooh, I feel that. I am not a good order taker, guys. If y'all send me off to the somewhere and be like, hey, can you give me this, but can you get it extra this and da. That part, all that starts going out. You see what I'm saying? Oh, can you get this sauce? I would come back with a whole different one. My girl hates when I do shit like that.
For simple list asking for 1 pack of toilet paper, 1 pack of towels, and 1 pack of chicken. Despite the app stating that the man scanned a pack of chicken, what she got was 240 red Solo cups. She was refused a refund. You know what? In a situation like this, though, do you not just think that I'm doing multiple jobs at one time and I gave you the wrong bag?
I think that's what it is.
You know what? Sorry, dude, but I'm not a feminist, and I like men a lot. And I think, dude, if a man goofs up, you have to give him 75 chances.
It's true. Women,
right?
one.
Women, None. You have to be perfect at all times. In another instance, a male shopper was tasked with getting a customer a tub of Neapolitan ice cream. After claiming they didn't have the brand she wanted, he sent multiple blurry pictures of what they had, only for it to be very clearly in stock. There's none. It's a fucking buffoon, man. I couldn't tell you. You have Ben & Jerry's? No, the fuck to the left. I see it in the picture, in your blurry picture. It's right to the left. So Ben & Jerry's? What do you think that is, Nick? Why do you think men have such a hard time grasping the grocery store mechanic?
Well, they're not used to it. It's a foreign concept for men going grocery.
This is true. This is real. Guys, my meals now, I get them from a place called My Fit Foods. They're already made. I just heat them up and they have all this protein and all these extra things that I need for my gains, right? But so I don't ever go to the grocery store. I don't ever, guys, go to the grocery store. Also, because I have a woman, she goes and takes care of all my grocery store needs. See what I'm saying? Goes to the grocery store, handles whatever business that she handles. I don't know how to do the grocery store thing. I remember whenever the Texas snowstorm happened, I was tasked to go get things that we need. And I thought I was. Got some beef jerky. Gotta have some candy. Had to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? I think I got some, I don't know, some canned something. I thought this all we needed. She was like, what is that? Couldn't believe it.
Grocery shopping.
You go grocery shopping.
Yeah, I get lost.
While staying at an Airbnb in Miami, a group of girls ordered a long list of basic groceries and necessities for their upcoming stay. When the order was marked as delivered, they expected to find it on the porch. When they opened the door, however, they found the driver simply tossed all the groceries all over the picket fence and left.
Dear God.
What are we not seeing though in this? What are we not saying? We're not having the full picture on his side. Like I bet you think he's just like, can I chill? And they're like, no. And that's when he just like, whatever.
That's really unprofessional. I think it's more so they're
miserable.
Other night, where are you? And he just drives by, throws out the window. There's a lot of emotionally unstable people out there in the world, isn't there, Nick?
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this will actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. One of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you switch your payroll over. Current has features like Paycheck Advance, Overdraft, the Build Card, and even though the Paycheck Advance is my favorite, if you're focused on building your credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, handles everything in one app. I rock with this app myself, which is clearly why I partner with them. And right now they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. Scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create your account. Go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, order your current card. That easy. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option to put in a promo code. Use mine, code Astral, which unlocks a $75 bonus whenever you link your direct deposit. Go through the full sign up process so you don't miss it. If you feel like managing money is stressful or tight, it's definitely worth checking out Current because this is exactly what it's designed to help with. Helping people like you stay more on top of your finances.
That are driving Uber and DoorDash driver, yeah, all that kind of stuff. This video is sponsored by Fume, the leaders in flavored air.
What is this?
Hi, Fume. Thank you. People are justifiably fed up with male Instacart drivers and are demanding that the company create an option to allow shoppers to pick only female shoppers to guarantee their orders are done correctly. Listen up, sweeties. I say that, hey, broads, listen up. I have a feeling that it's just people that are just doing the Instacart. I think they're picking up too many jobs at one time.
Yeah.
I also think that, is there probably more men that are doing this job than women?
I would imagine this is probably a male-dominated space.
I don't think I've ever had a female DoorDash person. That doesn't mean they don't exist.
I have.
I'm just saying that thinking about it now, it's usually a middle-aged man.
My guess is men, if they don't have a lot of opportunities, do like Uber and DoorDash, and then women go to OnlyFans.
He had a hard
for the rest of the Instacart drivers that don't have this issue, it can be extremely challenging and dangerous.
Dear God. And by the way, this is really his fault because they pulled out the phone. Realized that this was doing this, and instead of putting their hand under that, like oh, look what's going on, just to actually have protection, he let it seep through the bag.
It can be extremely challenging and dangerous. After receiving a regular order of groceries, a delivery driver walked up to a home and was shot by a man that thought he was an intruder. What? Why? Why would you do that? My DoorDasher's near. Did someone say Taco Bell? Oh my God, who are you? Ah! How do you fucking forget that? Unless it's somebody in the house ordered it. It just seems like, I don't know.
See,
This is
now,
what
old
happened.
man.
He told him, leave it at the door. The guy knocked.
You know what? If a DoorDash driver, I'll say this, I'll say this and I'll stand by it. For any reason, if a DoorDash driver opened my door to set my stuff inside, I'd shoot him. It'd be too scary. I mean, hearing it out loud seems a bit excessive. There's no reason that a person should be opening my door to come inside my house. I would assume that something bad was happening. Was it that situation, or was it just a guy who was just like firing?
I would too. As a DoorDash driver, I don't care about, like, I care about enough to get your food to you in a timely manner, and I'm not gonna do nothing to your food, but not enough to make sure that when I gotta get this in their house. No, I'll put that on your front porch. You better come get it before the neighborhood dog comes through and is eating through your shit.
Rounds through his front door.
I'd get a riot shield.
I'm gonna have the COD riot shield so I can walk up to my average DoorDash driver experience, just walking up to a front door. It turns out that the man's wife placed the order and didn't tell her husband. So when the motion detectors went off, the husband sprang into action and shot him with no hesitation.
Good God.
None. The motion sensors. Does he do that with animals? How many times have you had a motion sensor go off like a raccoon? All the time. All the time.
That's when I bring out my gun.
Exactly. That's why I fire aimlessly. Maybe there's a naughty raccoon. But now there's the infamous video. We have to talk about that video. The guy doing this is my fucking neighborhood. What a crazy. The edits have been so funny. I love the one where it's the no, I'm not human or whatever. Or I feel like he'd be a DoorDash driver. I could see him with those little fat ass caterpillars for his eyebrows, dropping off some fucking Popeyes or something. Whenever a customer places an order, they often feel entitled to have the driver do whatever it takes to get their groceries to their door, no matter how ridiculous of a feat it may become. One shopper accepted an unusual order of.
I mean, this is one thing I never understood about, like, this concept, right? Like, okay, yeah, I might have put a DoorDash order. Like, I do be thinking, like, if it's storming crazy, something inside of me is like, I'm not going to order the food. Although, it's not like DoorDash has a gun to your head or DoorDash is going to fire you if you don't show up to work that day. Like, everybody that's DoorDashing during rain, sleet, snow, whenever it's just going down outside, hurricane season, Houston. If you're out here taking orders, nigga, that was you decided to do that. So again, I'm not the guy that's gonna go and order it, but I don't be like being upset with people whenever they do want to order stuff, because it's like, yeah, just don't accept the order or don't go to work that day. It's DoorDash. You don't have to go out there. See what I'm saying?
Order of 4 24 packs of
artists too.
Water bottles, 6 12 packs of water bottles, and 7 4 liters of distilled water and 7 4 liters of mineral water. My God. When they reached the customer's home, they requested that they carry all the water up 17 flights of stairs because the elevator in the building was broken. Newsflash. It's outside. Come do it yourself. And in the end, the customer canceled the job, leading to the shopper's $8 payment being rescinded and increasing their overall cancellation rate. That's fair. $8? Ah, this is a depressing job. Oh my God. Besides driving people around, Uber also offers a meal delivery service called Uber Eats that is notoriously terrible to work for. Like other food delivery service apps, they pay their workers very poorly. Because of this, some drivers come up with creative ways to earn better tips. Jade Phoenix was a full-time Uber Eats driver who claimed to find a secret method for raking in insane tips on literally any kind of order. When dropping off people's food and snapping a picture to confirm the order, she would purposely include her feet in the pictures. She claims her tips significantly increased after she began this new strategy. She even received additional money on top of the tip after she sent them the original picture. Do girls like men's feet? Men with feet. It's what psychologically, what is that?
I don't know what that is, man. Some guys, that's what they like though. Splunking to feet.
What is the feet obsession?
I don't know. That's something I will never understand.
Didn't we try doing a foot video and it got demonetized or something? I feel like there's some kind of conspiracy happening. You know what I mean? Even like, big YouTube, whatever. It's just like,
yeah. I got a strike for a video. Oh no, it was a warning? I forget. Something like that on my other channel about somebody who liked feet.
It's not just the customers that are creepy horn dogs, but the drivers as well. After ordering food, a woman in the UK began receiving creepy messages from her delivery driver. She was being asked if she was home alone or if she was married. When the woman said she was taken, the driver began begging her to leave him so he could hook up with her. Leave her, baby! The man got so desperate that he began offering as much as £10,000 for her to break up with her boyfriend. There's no way the pussy could have been that good. UK pussy? You kidding me?
Oh my God.
I don't think I can leave them. I don't think I can. Just can you leave the Chris at the door?
£10,000, Mom.
Hello, I'll see what me can do.
While looking to the driver's account to report him, she found it even creepier that his listed reasons for delivering was passion. I will say I've had a driver, after delivering my thing, be like, hey, I love your videos. And I say, oh, thanks, man. And then it's a thing of, you want to hang? Shit like that.
God, that's creepy.
Exactly. 100 step. Don't ever do that. Don't ever there's no reason to contact me or anyone ever. Or like that girl. Let's just get me out of this, that girl. If it's a girl now just being like, you know how hard it is for someone just to be like, no. I have no idea how you're going to react to that. You know what I mean? No idea. You've been around me when there's been people. So it's always a risk because we've had a lot of, we won't go into details, but we've had a lot of people that are just, let's just say passion. Some drivers on these delivery apps love to use them to cheat people out of free food. In 2025,
This is the most big bag bogus thing I think you could do in all of time. Go take the food, take a picture, and leave with the food. It's the most big bag thing I think you could ever do, bro.
one man placed an order and saw that his driver was parked just down the street. When he asked why his food hadn't been delivered,
there's been times where somebody's had my food and they've been sitting for long, and I wanted to dead ass pull up and be like, yo, you good? What are you doing in my shit?
His driver said it was because his car had broken down. He then told the customer that he probably should just refund it. Not believing a word he said, the man got on his
eating good
bike, rode down the street to find he was Uber Eats driver sitting in his car, chowing down on his food. See, that's why I could never be one of these. I could never be one of these delivery drivers because I know I just see their order. I'd be like, oh damn, you know, or go someplace. I'm like, what is this place? Get it?
Smell good.
One little bite get hurt.
The customer confronted the driver only for him to be left speechless before peeling out in a panic. That's a good way to choke, though. At multiple restaurants around the world, you can find signs banning delivery drivers and from using the bathroom. This obviously upset a lot of drivers who pointed out that it's actually against the company's agreement with these restaurants, as Uber requires them to give drivers access to their bathrooms, okay, assholes? And many don't care and continue to enforce the ban, meaning many drivers are forced to make frequent pit stops and even piss in bottles trucker style. I mean, come on, dude. Stop at a gas station. That's not that big of a deal, is it?
I'm like, well, what? I'm gonna just hit the G station.
Not on my route. I'm here to pick up the food. Why can't I fucking piss in your toilet?
I want to piss in your toilet.
I think there was one time at Papa Murphy's I let one person use the bathroom. It was a huge mistake. Tore it up.
Did they just decimate it? Yeah, you can't, man. It's like a zombie outbreak. You can't let one in. You infect the whole thing. To me, I think everybody needs one. Well, listen, there's a lot of people who shit themselves or piss themselves, and it's just out of their control. I'm sick. You know, food poison. I mean, who knows what happened, right? I think these are growing moments in a man's life. I don't know about women. I don't know what it's like wearing a thong and shitting yourself. I mean, that must be a giant. That must be a crazy feeling. Shitting yourself with a thong on, splitting that motherfucker right down the middle as it comes out. I don't know. I can't tell you. But I will say that I think you should shit yourself a couple times in your life.
I think everyone needs to shit their pants at least once. In maturity, not...
I would say a couple. Because the first time you're like, what a fluke. And then the second time it really grounds you. It really, if you think that you're a big man and you shit yourself for like the second or third time, it's going to humble you real quick. That's a God-fearing man now.
But what if it's the opposite though? What if it turned you into like I don't give a shit now that I'm shitting my pants?
They were doomed to fail. It could have been, it was either this or heroin. ODing on hard drugs.
And he is not lying though. If that's how your mind works, there was probably two places. There's only so many situations that you would be thriving in. Oh my god.
Or just becoming like a diaper play guy. That's what I think. Or maybe just shits himself. I don't know. He's gonna get his ass kicked a lot. I can tell you that. There's only so much kindness that people will have until they're just like, you reek of shit. I'm gonna beat you up. Which is what will happen. They will.
you up for smelling.
Yeah. If a guy's sitting there and he purposely, because after a while, you're gonna think your shit doesn't stink. And vice versa. Where one, you're like, I can't even tell. But then two, you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I've pooped myself so much, I'm unstoppable with it. What are they gonna do to me? Right? And if a guy's sitting there and he's like, did you just shit your pants? And you're like, look at me do. Yep. Someone's gonna kick your ass. I don't know why. I also feel like if you start shitting yourself, you lose all your hair. You get alopecia. You revert back to baby.
Is that why Jacob lost his hair?
Who knows, dude? Who fucking knows with that guy? Got struck by lightning. You know that? Got struck by lightning when he was like 19. That's when he started losing his hair. So I was associated with
Oh my god, that's like a superhero. You usually get powers from that, but
Not him. I think he used to be, Jacob also used to be like 6 foot. Did I tell you that? Legitimately, he used to be 6 feet tall. No, I swear to God, he used to be 6 feet tall. He shrunk. I'm not even joking. He was taller than me like for the longest time. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm telling you. Because I'm like, how tall? How tall am I? Like 6'1". Legitimately, he was like a little taller than I. Now he's shorter than me. You tell me.
Meat King is 6'1". This is a huge guy. Like, I don't know. I always thought he was probably like 5 something. You know, I'm 6'2". I'm just thinking like I'm 6'2", 6'1" guy. You know, heavier set fella. This is a big guy.
The motherfucker got struck by lightning and his whole life just took a right turn. Which, to be fair, statistically, the anomaly of that, I mean, I don't know. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Even the robots that Uber employs are being targeted and destroyed. In Philadelphia, both restaurants and residents were excited about Uber's plan to deploy delivery robots in the city, but some angry citizens had other plans. Which, dude, fucking clankers? What are you excited for? Clankers rolling around your city? There's these little drones taking our jobs.
The homeless are fighting back, though.
I'm glad. After only 1 month, multiple robots had been completely destroyed or vandalized. Many were left to decay on the streets as well. Online, multiple videos show people kicking them and sitting on them. Others purposely block and place them off their set path, causing them further delayed deliveries. This hate for delivery robots runs deep, my friends. And in fact, one man has an entire social media account dedicated to aggressively screaming and harassing any delivery robots they see in LA.
Watch what you do. Don't come at me. Don't come. You're going in a fucking shade. Don't you dare come at me like that. No, excuse you. Excuse you.
Are you under the Terminator 2 mentality where you're like, I'm just gonna be nice to him in case they do take over?
Exactly. Just in case there's a conscience in there. Hey, buddy.
Hey, delivery robot driver, hope you're having a good day. You will fall. After all this, Uber still plans to keep the robots in the city, claiming they were designed to be tampered with and send alerts when they break down.
There you go. They should have them explode if people mess with them.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of here, Clanker.
5, 4,
What?
3, 2.
Akira bomb. Yeah, I look like Sarah.
Yo, this dude is too funny. He talking about, oh my god, bro.
Connor. It's probably well known by now, but DoorDash as a company is extremely evil and has been caught treating its workers horribly on multiple occasions. What's fucked up is it's still an app on my phone. Is that food addiction? You tell me. Recently, the company had to pay out nearly $17 million to its drivers because from 2017 to 2019, it was caught using customer tips to subsidize drivers' base pay rather than adding tips to the overall payout.
Bogus as shit.
Is so fucking scummy. I'll do you one better, Nick.
Bogus as shit.
You're being set free?
In 2025, air traffic control workers up in the tower at Chicago O'Hare Airport noticed a small red car driving across runways and into restricted areas. What the hell is that? Little Dr. Seuss car driving across. When they alerted airport security, they stopped the car and discovered a 36-year-old man trying to fulfill a DoorDash.
Bro, this is one of the things where you realize, you know, the moments where you just be like, people are so dumb. People can be so stupid.
I'm on the tarmac.
Did I take a wrong turn? Oh God! Like flying right above him. Whoa! How could you get in this area?
I think just an old guy got lost.
He's 36. Old guy, he's 36.
36.
Years old, Nick. An old guy got lost. Yeah, if he was an 84-year-old man, I'd be like, well, yeah, he's what are you supposed to do? 36 and being like, well, I don't see why. How did you get there? How did you get past the gates? Do you think he just did, I have a DoorDash? And they're like, and they opened the gate? I mean, what the fuck happened? Apparently, he just drove straight through the gate at the front of the tarmac and began driving for miles up and down.
Confused? Come on, bro. 36, you are not senile, bro. You were just a grown man. That's it. You're really young, actually.
I mean, there's planes everywhere, dude. You know what? The thing earlier, fucking men doing this are so stupid. Where am I supposed to go? What terminal are you at? What gate? It was determined that this was somehow completely unintentional. An investigation ended up with the man being let go without any charges. How? There had to be some kind of medical, or there has to be something that they're not telling us. How do you let that go? Driving your Fiat up and down the fucking runway. I could see someone doing this too. Some dumbass Midwest idiot would be like, well, I get to the airport food, I'm just gonna DoorDash something to the airport, and you're like, what are you? You have to go through TSA, idiot. You know what I mean? But I could see someone doing that.
But then the person that accepted that order is equally dumb.
I almost got banned from the Austin airport. I was late for my plane, and I saw them closing the door, so I like sprinted down, and no one was at the kiosk, so I just pulled out my ticket and scanned it myself, and then I went up to the locked door, and I tried to open it. Bomb! Bomb!
That's what you're yelling, trying to get somebody's attention.
I gave up, went to the lady to help me after she came back. They were trying to get me on another flight, and they're like, this is weird. It says you're on the flight. And I was like, oh yeah, I scanned it. And then she's like, what? She started sweating. She was really nice, but then airport security came up and she's like, yeah, don't ever do that again.
Regardless of how insane some drivers act, it's hard not to feel bad for them, considering that working for
man. Gotta get it, huh?
DoorDash is extremely draining. Unfortunately, however, some drivers take out their frustration on the customers after trying to surprise their
Oh, God. This is horrible. Because now I just wasted all this bullshit on your front porch. At your front door, I just wasted all this bullshit. Sorry about that.
Partner with some Asian food. One woman was shocked to see that her driver had sent her a picture of him next to a dumpster and peeing on their meal completely unprompted. Completely unprompted. How do we see? This is what I'm saying though. How do we know it's completely unprompted?
We're only getting one half of the story.
I think so. Don't get me wrong. I think that these things do happen. Some just people freak out. I think when people make these stories, you're leaving out a little bit of information, aren't you? What did you do? Hey man, how you doing today? I think it's some stuff that's just being like, hey, just let you know I'm in line, whatever. I'm in line because you get a message like that from DoorDash or sometimes. Yeah. I'm in line, picking up your order! Exclamation point. I bet some person would be like,
I never respond to this.
Make it quick. Just a little.
Make it quick.
Just something that was just the breaking point for that day to be like, cool, I'm gonna take this to a dumpster and piss all over it. Appalled by this, the woman asked what was going on, and all he said was, and I quote,
"Whereas I have front porch, you bitch, I piss on you.
Bitch, I piss on you," before ending the conversation. The woman called the police and allegedly got his car impounded. However, when she posted the DMs to r/DoorDash expecting sympathy, many of the customers found the situation funny, which enraged her even more. It is funny. The fuck, also it's Asian food. Fucking get over it. It's one meal.
You guys think this is funny?
Yeah, see that she definitely fucking did something.
I think she did
something. She did just based on this interaction.
That even though what do you mean you're not frustrated? It's just something we're not getting. Another driver was arrested after she got caught pepper spraying a customer's order. Courtney Stevenson had just finished delivering an Arby's order to a home in Evansville, Indiana, when she pulled out a small bottle of mace from her keychain and sprayed it inside around the bag. When the customers brought it inside and began eating, the wife began to choke and vomit, claiming her throat was burning.
Bro, we would have had to fry her shit. That is insanity.
Horrible, but it's also just it would, I mean, like, the fumes alone would be someone saying that. Once again, it's a Midwest couple being like, oh, goddamn, chicken to China, the Chinese chicken, this shit is popping. Opens it up. It's not that bad, Carol. I told you should have went with General Chow's. Courtney was charged with 2 counts of battery, resulting in moderate injury, 2 counts of consumer product tampering, and was banned from DoorDash. The whores. A driver named Olivia was caught up in a massive scandal after receiving
the truth
delivery. The instructions stated to leave it on the front steps of the home, which I will say the delivery note option might as well not even be there because I've never seen them actually do it. It's almost always disregarded. I digress. When Olivia arrived, she noticed the door just slightly creaked open. After a brief inspection, she could see a naked homeowner asleep on the couch. Instead of walking away and reporting the customer on the app, she decided it would be a good idea to walk further into his home and record him. Everyone's probably seen this story by now, but it still appalls me. I can't believe it. She then went home and uploaded the footage to TikTok, claiming she had been sexually assaulted. Is that assault? Is it reportable? Yes, I would say so. That's the gray area. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how cracked it was, blah, blah, blah. I digress. To me, it sounds like a drunk man ordered food and passed out on his couch, whatever. If it was fully open and it was a screen door and the person is naked there, actually, that would be like, what the fuck are you doing? The internet did not side with her and called her insane for walking into someone's home, even if the door was slightly open. Things would only escalate when she continued to post online, screaming at the top of her lungs and doubling down that she was sexually assaulted and how DoorDash was in the wrong for banning her. When local police got hold of her footage, they determined that the man was clearly drunk and asleep on his couch. This clearly indicated that there was no assault or wrongdoing since he was in his own home. For months, Olivia would defend her actions, but however, in January of 2026, she was charged with 2 felonies, one charge of unlawful surveillance and another of dissemination of unlawful surveillance images, each carrying a maximum sentence of 4 years in prison. The saying a few bad apple ruins a whole bunch is definitely applies to delivery drivers, as we've all had annoying experiences dealing with them. For some people, messing with their food is enough to put an entire app on their shit list, which justifiably so. Most of them do their jobs correctly, but there are plenty of drivers that seem absolutely incapable of doing their job. So the next time you order food online and it gets delivered correctly, be respectful. After all, you never know how insane their shift has been, right guys? And also too, I will say, have respect for the DoorDash driver and stuff. It's a meal. It's a meal. Granted, you paid money for it or whatever. If they didn't deliver in the right spot and you had to walk a few extra feet to get to whatever, or you had to do X, it's not the end of the fucking world.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. People, the most annoying thing DoorDashers do at my house is there's like a gate. Like there's my house, the walkway, and then a gate that you open. You just open it, walk in, and put it into the thing. Now, I know these guys, they don't know this. Maybe they think that the gate opening opens like to me, but in reality, the gate opens outward. So they'll put the food in front of the gate to open outward. So when I open it, I'm like knocking the food over to grab it because the gate, if they put it right in front of the gate. I never typed anything. It's on me. I'm not blaming nobody, but it's annoying as shit. The gate is unlocked. You feel me? And I guess, hey, they don't want to try that. Again, I know, I understand. Hey, I'm not mad at people, but it is annoying.
Did somebody fuck up your order and you had to, you had to like live with another thing? These things don't make it justifiably okay just to be like, well, I guess I'm just gonna get walked over. But at the same time, just like let it fucking go, man. Or just don't order through the app anymore. You choose a different one, and also just ask for a refund. There's like no reason that you should ever be like harassing these delivery drivers. And there should be no reason as a delivery driver that you should ever act like this.
I agree. Fully. That being said, let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment, visit the channel. I appreciate it for weird going.